Hi, William Stuart here, and I'm speaking to you from my post-Las Vegas trip. I felt like Elvis, 8 days in Las Vegas, and I have recovered and come back still with money in my hand. I want to share with you my experience that I had over the last 8 days. It was an incredible educational trip, and that may lead one to wonder what education, but I was fortunate to attend 3 unique meetings, and I've already spoken to you about the NANS meeting, but I want to do a follow-up. First off, for Monday and Tuesday, I attended the first ever, for my education, a course in environmental monitoring. And the course was called Major Challenges in Environmental Monitoring, a Systems Approach. And this was presented by an international microbiologist named Scott Sutton, someone who I've gotten to know over the last year. He's a very accomplished microbiologist, and he actually runs a program called Pharmaceutical Microbiological Forum. It's an online forum that I've been reading posts from microbiologists across the globe, and this particular course was focused on just environmental monitoring. I met a lot of microbiologists. I was really, it was a mind-expanding event, and I felt very fortunate. Some of the material went over my head, and I have much to do to catch up. I was introduced to a new chapter of the United States Pharmacopoeia, chapter 1116, which is microbiological control and monitoring of aseptic processing environment. A long title and a long chapter. And a woman presented the new revision of this that's just been released, and all about environmental monitoring, monitoring not only for particulates, but viable or bioburden. This was a very interesting presentation, and it immediately got my attention. I also listened to lectures by other renowned leaders in this area of environmental monitoring regarding data analysis and understanding what your particulate reports represent and how do they trend or describe your clean room environment. More from a manufacturing standpoint. Most of this was all from a manufacturing standpoint. I was the only compounding pharmacist in the room. It was probably about 50 people, but all of them from Big Pharma. I got to meet some new friends in an area of environmental monitoring, and it was kind of exciting. After that, I went over to the ASHP meeting, their mid-year meeting, and it was at the Mandalay Bay, and I got to hear a presentation by Eric Costango, and it was titled Compounding Conundrums. And the lecture was reviewing clean room design, quality control procedures, and it was designed for the hospital pharmacist. It was basically how do you improve your systems and optimizing patient care. The concept was to lecture to the director of pharmacies and pharmacy staff of when outsourcing what they need to do to ensure that they're going to get quality products. In light of the NACC tragedy, this was information to empower. It was well attended, a lot of people. I had colleagues there, and I kind of reconnected with Eric Costango. He's done consulting for us, and we're going to have him come back and revisit us again to reevaluate our systems. Complacency is not really a Hartley medical concept. We're always striving to get ahead, and it's a process, and it continues to go on. He gave recommendations for hospital personnel, and in the end, there was some unique moments, unique concepts of refreshing to people, to doing the best to provide the best quality care. And I'm glad that I went to both of those. In conclusion, Las Vegas was a great time, exhausting trip, and I felt fortunate to be a part of it. This is William Stuart. Thank you for your time in this matter.